So now we have another question, and the question is: an electron and a proton have charge of an equal magnitude but opposite sign of 1.6 times 10 is power minus 19 coulomb. If the electron and proton in a hydrogen atom are separated by a distance of 0.5 times 10 to the power minus 10 meter, what is the electrostatic force exerted on the electron by the proton? Is it attraction or repulsion? That is a mouthful. So they're asking us, what is the electrostatic force? That's the question we are being asked. First of all, you have to understand what you are being asked to get. So we're asked to get the electrostatic force. So how do we get that? We are not given any yes, yes, they gave us the charge. The charge of electron is 1.6 times 10 minus 19, and the charge of the proton is 1.6 times 10 minus 19, according to the question. How? An electron and a proton have charge of an equal magnitude, but opposite sign of what? 1.6 times 10 minus 19 coulomb. So they have a charge. This is the charge. Each one of them have has this particular charge, but what? Opposite charge. So opposite sign. That means electron. You already know that electron is what? Negative. So the electron is what? Minus 1.6 times 10 to minus 19 coulomb, while the proton is what? Positive. So plus 1.6 times 10 to minus 19 coulomb. So they say we should get the word the electrostatic force. So when we're talking about force, we're talking about charges. What comes into your mind is what? Coulomb's law. And Coulomb's law states what? What's the formula for Coulomb's law? Force is equal to what? K Q1 Q2 all over what? R square. Where K stands for the constant of proportionality for Coulomb's law. Q1, Q2 are charges. R is the distance between the charges. So let's see if they're asking us to get F. Let's see if the other variables are available. K, it's not there, but you need to know it. Yes, you need to know it since a constant. The value for K is course. The value for K is 9 times 10 to the power of 9 Newton meter square per coulomb. We already talked about this before. So R is what? The distance. Yes, is here 0.5 times 10 to the power minus 10 meters. So this is easy. So we just have to input our values into the formula. And so we're going to plug in our values into the formula to get our answer. For this is Newton meter square per coulomb square, because it's QQ, that's Q square, coulomb square. So now F is equal to, our K is what? 9 times 10 is power of 9. Our Q1, that's Q1 is, let's take for electron, Q2 proton. So Q1, Q2. So minus 1.6 times 10 to the power of 19 coulomb times plus 1.6 times 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb over what? Our distance. Our distance is 0.5 times 10 to the power of minus 10 square. So the same thing times 0.5 times 10 to the power of minus 10. So now let's do our calculation. So you can just take this, and group them. 9 times minus 1.6 times plus 1.6 times 10, 10, 10, take 1. Since it's indices, be 9 plus because multiplication in indices is plus. So plus minus 19 plus minus 19 over. So I take 0.05, 0.5, 0.5. So group them together times 10, 10. I take 1 minus 10. Multiplication is what? Plus. There's another class for this. So just know this is the answer. And since it's negative, it's proof that it's a force of attraction. So so you can actually just use your calculator to just calculate it directly. But if you don't have a very scientific calculator, you can just use this method. So when you multiply 9 times 1.6 times 1.6, you will have, so 9 times 1.6 times 1.6. That is 40.004. 20.04. Sorry, 20.04 times. Then this plus 19, when you arrange this, you have 9 plus times minus 19 plus times minus 19. That means you're owing minus 19, you're owing minus 19. 0.5 times 0.5, that'll give you 0.25, yes. That's 0.25. Minus 10, minus 10. So that's minus 10 plus as minus, so minus 10. So let's solve our power. Minus 19 minus 19. That means you're owing 19 and you're still owing 19. That is minus 38. Minus 38. And you pay off 9 out of minus 38. So you are still owing minus 29. Then 0.25 times 10. Minus 10 minus 10 is what? Minus 20. So you can go on to use your calculator directly, but I like to break it down. So 0.25 times, you have 10 is power minus 29 here. So you still have 10 10. So I will take 1. In indices, division is minus. So I have minus bracket minus 20. Do you get this? So we have 23. 23.04 divided by 0.25. So 23.04 divided by 0.25. That'll give you 92.16. And 2.16 minus 29 minus minus. So minus and minus is plus. So it's minus 29 plus 20. I will give you 92.16 times 10 is power of what? When you are owing 29 and you pay off 20, how much will be left? 9. So this is our answer. Now that's not all. There's an extra question. So this is the electrostatic force exerted on the electron by the proton. Now a quick question. we have a negative sign here and a positive sign here. Negative times positive. Negative times positive is what? You sure do know is negative. And there is a question here. Is it attraction or repulsion? So in the last video, I explained that in the last question, I explained that when it is negative, it is what? Attraction. When it is positive, it is repulsion. Did you get that? I explained it in the last. So when it's negative, it is attraction, but when it's positive, is what? Repulsion. So